Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another pick a card reading for you, and it is all about urgent messages that spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay, so just urgent messages that you need to know right now. I'm going to look and see what spirit is trying to tell you. We have 3 piles today, 1, 2, and 3. We also have 3 different crystals, as well as an angel number and an affirmation. So feel free to look at all of it. Take the time to pause this video if you need to meditate on your pile. Okay guys, but if you do know what pile you are drawn to, then I will leave the timestamps below so you can easily pick the pile of your choice, and I will see you at your pile. Hello pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading. Urgent messages that spirit wants you to know at this time. First, I just want to say, make sure you use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. Okay guys, because this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates. Use your intuition to help you through this reading. Okay, but first I want to just kind of take a look at the angel number that you were drawn to as well, which we have 1212. It says, stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Okay, so right off the bat, your angels want you to know that you are not alone on this journey. Perhaps you have been trying to achieve something for a little bit now, and it has felt, you know, a little tiring, or maybe you have felt a little defeated lately, but spirit wants you to know to stay focused and remain positive as you go through this journey, because you will achieve this goal. You will turn your dreams into a reality, and the best possible outcome for your future exists, but you need to not get in your own way, right? So we also have this card here, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Again, with the stay focused, have courage, be determined. You definitely have probably been going through something lately where you may be feeling discouraged because you're not getting the results you want, or you're not, you know, reaching that goal in the right amount of time that you desire, because sometimes spirit's timing is different than our timing, right? And trusting in divine timing is probably something that you're really needing to have at this time, and have courage and strength to keep pushing, because you will be able to achieve your dreams. Well, let's take a look at the astro cards that we have to kind of see the energies that we're working with here. So we have Saturn, truth. Okay, so right off the bat here with Saturn, yeah, you guys are learning some lessons right now. You may be in a karmic cycle, or you may be going through your Saturn return as well. So if you're into astrology and you know how to check if your Saturn is, if you're in your Saturn return, I suggest doing so, but that usually happens between the ages of like 28 and 30. Usually sometimes it can start like 27, but usually it's 28 and between 20 and 30 where you really feel the effects of Saturn return. So that can sometimes cause a lot of lessons to be learned, and usually whichever house Saturn is in is where you'll be learning those lessons. So for example, let's say your Saturn is in the 7th house, right, of partnerships and relationships. Well, sometimes, you know, Saturn will come in and teach us lessons about healthy relationships and how to be committed and all these other things. So you may not find a really healthy, good relationship until after your Saturn return, but that's not always for everyone. This is just an example. Some people will find a really awesome relationship during their Saturn return. Some people will be getting married during their Saturn return if it's in the 7th house. These are just examples. So kind of taking a look at where your Saturn is in your natal chart, and if you're going through your Saturn return right now, may help put into perspective whatever is going on in your life that is causing you to feel like you cannot move forward with what you're trying to achieve. But Spirit wants you to know, like, this is all part of your lessons here. Don't worry, it's gonna work out. It's just a little, it might just be delayed, like delayed gratification, right? We also have Aquarius, I know. So with Aquarius, I know you may be an Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, but you don't have to be. But essentially, as well, is just like knowing deep down that you will be able to achieve what you're trying to achieve is going to help you get there, right? I know. And then we have Gemini, I think. So you could be Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Again, this is just kind of giving me this perspective of trying to keep a positive mindset throughout all of this. And Gemini also rules communication as well. So maybe communication is something that you are needing to focus on. Better communication, things like that. We have fire element, desire. So you could be a fire sign, sun, a fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, sun, moon, or rising. But also this to me tells me that there's something that you really desire, something that you really want, something that you've been working towards. And this is what this whole reading is probably going to be focused on. And then we also have Virgo here. You could be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. I analyze, and with Virgo, this tells me that you are needing to, really analyze the situation that you are in, right? And figure out, the best strategy moving forward for you. But also, I really do think Virgo and Gemini both can represent also communication, and because Mercury is ruled by Virgo and Gemini, and Mercury is all about like communication and things like that. So again, with communication. Sorry guys, it wasn't recording, but all I did was move your cards out of the way and took the pre-shuffled tarot cards out and laid them flat. So sorry about that, but we're gonna move forward here. So basically, yes, what I was saying was that you have had to be strong and have courage for a while now when it comes to a situation in your life, when it comes to something that you desire. And I also feel like you're coming into this self-acceptance as well, the self-acceptance energy, and the energy to, you may even be going through a spiritual awakening, but there is action and movement coming in for you, because we have the Knight of Swords here, as well as the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. So much air energy, by the way, so definitely sensing some Aquarius, Gemini, or Libras watching this. But I do feel as if before you know it, you're going to have clarity on your situation, and you're going to have movement moving forward, because you have had to be so patient for so long when it comes to whatever this is. But once you come to accept that this is happening in divine timing, then I feel as if that's going to help move the process along quicker. With Page of Wands, I could see this could also be talking about like a creative new beginning, like a new chapter in your life, that maybe you get like this idea to start something, and you go and you start it, and you're like, okay, when is it going to take off? When is it going to take off? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like it takes off, right? So it's like that kind of energy, like starting something and waiting for it to take off. And the best thing to do is to not watch the plant grow, if that makes sense. Like plant your seeds and then, just take care of it, tend to it, but don't sit there and like dig up your, what do they say? Don't dig up your seeds to see if they've grown, or something like that, right? However that quote goes, but essentially that's what I'm talking about here. And there is so much sword energy, so if you do feel called to like need to communicate something to someone or speak up about something, then this to me would also indicate like speaking up about a situation and finding the courage and the strength to speak up about a situation. But I'm going to clarify this a little bit here with this deck. Spirit, for pile number 1 here, those who choose this crystal, please clarify this message for me, please. Spirit, what urgent messages do you have for pile number 1? Ooh, okay. So starting off, we have the 4 of Wands. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So yeah, like I said, if you have been needing to be really patient and strong for a while now about a situation, then this is your sign that prosperity is on its way to you when it comes to the situation. And also for Wands also kind of talks about like marriage and celebration in that aspect, but this isn't, I'm not really getting like love energy, like love vibes in this yet. I mean, maybe a little bit with the Knight of Swords, but take it as it resonates. Then we also have here the 5 of Cups, focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, like I was saying, because of course we have Saturn showing up, so usually that deals with the lessons, things not going the way you want. Forgiveness of self or others, again with the Judgment card showing up, self-acceptance, forgiving yourself. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. So again, if a situation did not go the way that you wanted it to, look at the hidden blessing in the situation. And with the 7 of Pentacles, like I was saying about planting the seeds. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience. Again, I know you don't want to hear that because I feel like you've been patient for a while now. But this is delayed gratification. It's going to happen when it's meant to, and it's not going to happen probably on your time. A time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. Then we have here, we have the 2 of Pentacles, working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So again, you may also be really trying to, you could also be trying to plan a little bit too hard when it comes to your finances as well. Like you may stress yourself out financially because of how hard you budget things, that you don't know how to have fun because you're focusing so much on trying to find balance in your finances, is kind of what I'm getting with this message. You also may be someone who's working a lot of jobs, trying to make money and things like that, which could be really stressful for you. Also, I apologize in advance. My husband is right below me downstairs playing video games. So if you can hear him, I really hope that you cannot. But if you can, I do apologize in advance. Then we have 10 of Swords. So the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. So some of you also may have had some unhealthy habits that you've been needing to quit in order to bring this situation into true fruition here, and maybe that's something that you're ending, or you're letting go of what no longer serves you. You're closing out a cycle with the 10 of Swords here. But sometimes closing out a cycle isn't easy. Sometimes it brings you pain, sometimes it makes you upset, but at the end of the day, it's allowing you to bring in a new happiness. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards as well. We have a bunch here. So we have tarot guidance. Okay, so this is really great. So some of you may actually be tarot readers yourself, or would benefit from learning tarot and reading your own tarot. But ultimately what Spirit's saying is they're trying to guide you through whatever the situation is that you're needing to have courage about. They're trying to help you. They want to help you. They want to guide you. And they do that many different ways, but tarot is one of them. So this could be some type of psychic ability that you have to be able to connect with spirit on your own here through tarot. So it's worth giving it a shot. And then we also have fragmented. Okay, so this is interesting. I want to get the guidebook for this just because I want to make sure that I get this message out clearly. Okay. So it says, oh, this is actually great. This is great. The worst is behind you, and you can begin to breathe deeply, knowing you will never have to go through the same difficulties again. A place of such uncertainty that it left you feeling that all you cared for was torn from you, lost forever. It hasn't been easy at all to gather what little strength you had left, but sometimes we must undergo a journey of turmoil to find the haven of peace on the other side. So now know that you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt, as though gathering back your scattered Shanghai bones. Your heart will knit together and you will soon feel whole again. Okay, so a situation is healed. You have put a lot of effort on healing a situation, is what I'm getting with this card. And I could feel that through the Ten of Swords energy as well. And you've had to have a lot of courage through this, and like I'm getting a lot of anxiety. So some of you may have anxiety yourself about this situation, or just in general like struggling with some anxiety. And I just heard sirens, so that to me is an indication that you have definitely been struggling and you've been through it. But you are past those times. If you were past those times, you are moving away from a situation. You're allowing yourself to heal, let go, and move forward in the situation. The worst is behind you. So just know that you will soon feel whole again. That's so beautiful. And you know what, while I'm at it, let's just read what tarot says for you as well. So the tarot represents a life quest, and receiving this card lets you know you are being called to your own quest. It's time to leave the comfort of your everyday life and do the unexpected. Don't play it safe. Instead, take up your sword and swashbuckle onward, daring to explore every avenue, but don't be fooled along the way, for appearances can be deceptive. Instead, trust in the guidance of the tarot, which will map possible pathways for your personal growth and insight, and will point you towards your very own holy grail. Once armed with this information, go seek adventure. You will discover a you that you didn't imagine existed. Time to leave your comfort zone. Your life mission awaits you. Learn the ancient art of reading tarot cards. Consult a tarot expert for guidance. An unexpected offer will be made. Wow. So yeah, that is your message with those two cards. That is beautiful. Oh my, you guys. And then this was your next card, Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong right now. That is beautiful. Spirit definitely wants you to know you have spiritual gifts. You guys are gifted. You have the opportunity to talk to Spirit, and your life mission might even involve like using your psychic abilities. And everybody has psychic abilities, but some people are more in tune with them or more connected with them. Okay, and I feel like you are the pile that is really in tune with your psychic abilities. You're really intuitive, you have a strong intuition, you may be healers, things like that. Okay, Now, we also have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So you could be a sun, moon, or rising Taurus. But essentially here, Spirit's saying that your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever your dream is, you can have it. But ask yourself, have you put a practical plan behind these dreams? And if you haven't, now is the time to do so. And then we also have, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So it could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. And it's time to release negativity at this moment, okay? So like I was saying before, any negative limiting beliefs, mindsets, self-doubt that you have, you feel like, you know, you're never going to be able to get what you want. Like, no, Spirit is saying you can have what you want. Change that mindset real quick. But it just may be in divine timing. And you know why? Because like I was saying, we now have this card here, surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Isn't that the truth? And I felt that with you guys. I knew that this pile was all about timing. Now that I think about it, look at in this card here, we have the two clocks, right? Divine timing, my friends. Divine timing. We also have surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Wow. So you need to let go of the attachment to a result or the desired outcome and instead allow it to unfold naturally. Know that if you do not get the result or the outcome that you have anticipated for, that does not mean that, you know, you're not worthy or not good enough, or because sometimes we set these expectations for ourselves, right? Where if we don't achieve something according to our plan or according to the way we want to achieve it, it's not good enough, because we have attachment to results. So letting go of that attachment to the result, not setting such high expectations for yourself, could really benefit you. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Yeah, Spirit really wants you to learn how to be in flow with the universe at this time. Let go of control. Learn to surrender to the divine. Know that everything is happening for you, not to you, and that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to once you let go and trust in divine timing, okay? And you need to let go of the expectations that you've set for yourself, because sometimes I feel like you really let yourself down and disappoint yourself by doing that, by setting like a certain outcome for whatever you're working on. Like, if you don't get this outcome, or if it doesn't go this way, then it's for nothing and you're worthless or you're useless or the situation's useless. Like, let go of that energy, because it's only keeping you back from moving forward, right? Now we also have healing here. So yep, you guys have definitely gone through this healing journey. You know, I feel like you have healed one part of you, but there's always gonna be, you know, I mean, I don't like to be in this mindset of like we have to constantly heal and move forward, but essentially what it is you're constantly learning lessons and moving forward and learning how to deal with, you know, whatever life throws at you, and learn the lesson in that moment to that situation that hurt you and caused you pain, and then you take that lesson and you move forward to better yourself and to better the situations that you kind of come into contact with further down the line. And then we also have follow your dreams, okay? And so 66, the number 6, 85 might be relevant to you. But yeah, Spirit wants you to keep following your dreams, even when it's hard, even when you need to have strength to continue to move forward. Like, continue to hold on to that strength and move forward. Do not give up. Keep following your dreams. We have passion here along with confidence, right? So you are really passionate about something in your life, and Spirit wants you to follow that passion. What sets your soul on fire? What lights you up? What makes you feel good? You need to do more of that. You do more of what makes you feel good. And we have confidence. You're needing to be more confident. Spirit wants you to be more confident. Know that you can have what you want and desire. And this message may sound redundant and repeating, but the thing is this is what Spirit is trying to tell you. So you need to listen. Have more confidence in yourself. Believe that you can achieve what you set your mind to. You know, create a practical plan and then follow that plan to achieve your dreams. I feel like you're stepping into this time of your life where you're feeling a lot more confident in yourself. You're going to go after your passions. You're not going to let the timing of things hold you back. You're going to be in flow and just allow life to happen. You know, if it doesn't happen when it's supposed to, guess what? That's okay. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. If it has to happen later down on the line, like that, there's a reason to that. It's the reason being is that sometimes Spirit is just protecting us from a negative situation. If they want to give you a blessing, like if Spirit wants to give you a blessing, they want to make sure that it's in the right time. There's a timing to it, because if you get your blessing too soon, it could mess things up. It could mess up the timing of your life. Things like that, right? We have free will, but there's also things that Spirit tries to help us with also. And that's just what divine timing is all about. And then once you get your blessing that you've been working towards, you're going to realize that there's a reason why it happened at this time. Okay? Now, we also have peaks of joy, 33. 44. Wow, we have a lot of repeating numbers showing up. We have 66, 33, 44. Okay, and 29, which also turns into 11, which is 33, 11 master numbers. And then we have 44 and 66. So we have strength, coming to life, and peaks of joy. I'm going to read from the guidebook for this as well, because I find the guidebook to be really helpful. If I can find it. Coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. Wow, what a message, right? This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. Spirit wants you to know that. Your dreams are going to come to life once you let go and you surrender to divine timing. Okay, this card indicates that a long-held dream, yep, I already just said that, sorry. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up, okay? And then we have peaks of joy actually next. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So you are literally on the edge, about to jump and fly into your happiness, into your joy, and you need to just hold on to that hope, keep working, and be in flow, and it will be yours. Then with 44 we have strength. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. So again, Spirit really wants you to know that divine timing is in play right now in your life when it comes to this situation that you have been needing to be patient with. And continue to hold on to your courage, because you are so dang close to achieving this dream and to achieving this goal. You're almost there, but you need to just let it happen naturally. Stop trying to control things. Create a practical plan and just let it be. Let it be. Just put it into action and just let it be and let it happen the way it's supposed to. Okay, guys? So I really hope that this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. And I really hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and watching. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here, as well as the angel number 21, I am inspiring, then this is your reading. Urgent messages that Spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay, guys? So I have some background music kind of playing a little bit because my husband is downstairs playing video games at this time, and I just don't want you to have to hear him. So hopefully you can't hear him. But anyways, starting off, I want to read your angel number here, and it says 21. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. You are inspiring, okay? And Spirit really wants you to know that you are an inspiring soul. You are out here trying to inspire, or you just inspire people naturally. You're also really creative too. And now we have inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Wow, I really love this, because this tells me that, you know, how we're feeling inside often is what our outside reflects back to us, right? So like if we're feeling like really down and upset and just like we don't want to do much, then our external world probably reflects that too. So this is just, to me, saying that, you know, maybe you have some mindsets that you need to work on a little bit, maybe some, and I'm not all about toxic positivity on this channel or anything like that. Like, if you are hurting, you are allowed to feel that pain. You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to sit in that emotion and feel it, like, feel it to heal it, right? But keep in mind as well that, you know, sometimes there's situations in our life that just even changing a habit a little bit, changing a routine, doing things that make us happy, spending time in nature, grounding our energy can really make such a difference sometimes. So that's just something I wanted to say. Now, again, please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. I forgot to mention that, but as always, it's really important. I'm going to start with your astro cards here to see the energies we're working with. So we have Black Moon Lilith, mystery. Okay, so Lilith energy is really intense and powerful in my opinion. It can also sometimes point to the shadow aspects as well, things that we may suppress or hold back that need to like let go and let out in a healthy way. I also feel as if it can talk about like our feminine energy, sexual energy, things like that. We also have Mercury mind. Okay, so this talks about, in my opinion now, what I'm kind of getting here is, yeah, you definitely have to kind of, you know, maybe change the way you're thinking about a certain situation. Maybe you do have some limiting beliefs about a certain situation in your life at this moment. And maybe there is some shadow work that's needing to be done. We also have Taurus. Okay, so you could be a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, but Taurus also can be really stubborn energy or possessive energy as well. So is there something that you're really stubborn over or possessive over in your life at this time? If so, then this could just be a message for you that maybe you're resisting like change, or resisting you know, looking at a situation from a different point of view or a different perspective. And then we also have the sun, the spirit. All right. So that is the astrology that we're dealing with right now. Also, what I'm getting here too, you could be a Virgo or a Gemini or LDO. Okay, sun, moon, or rising. So now let's look at your tarot. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Emperor, the Sun again, so more Leo energy showing up, as well as Aries, and of course our Earth signs and swords, but the Justice card and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel as if you guys are needing to bring balance into your life. You're needing to find balance out a situation. You may also have two options right now in your life that you're trying to juggle. Maybe you have a lot on your plate and you're needing to bring more balance into your life, maybe between your work-life situation as well. You may be struggling to find balance in your work life. That could be something here. Actually, yeah, like that's one message I'm picking up on for some of you, is that you are needing to balance out too, maybe your home life and your work life, because you put a lot on your plate, you work really hard, and you're needing to be more in tune with your emotional nurturing side as well. Because if you look at this Sun card, looks like a mother and their child, right? And we have the Ten of Swords too, so I feel like you're feeling really like burnt out, tired and defeated, almost like, you know, you've been stabbed in the back so many times. And I feel like because you've been stabbed in the back so many times, you really hold on to your independent side. You really hold on to the side of you that maybe afraid to like find a partner who is like an emperor in your life, because you're so independent and you hold on to that independent nature tightly. But I feel as if Spirit's saying like you need to find balance between your independence and then also allowing yourself to be loved and nurtured and cared for, because you've been hurt so many times that you're just so afraid perhaps of letting your heart really go out there for someone else. And there's some sort of need to balance this energy. This balance, this working independent energy with being cared for, being nurtured, and also nurturing as well. But I do want to clarify this just because just want to make sure. There's definitely something going on though in your external world that has you probably feeling like burnt out, defeated, but you could also be closing out a cycle, because Ten of Swords is all about closing out a cycle, but it was probably a tough cycle but it brings a new happiness. Please, Spirit, for pile number 2, can we clarify this message for pile number 2? What urgent messages do you have for pile number 2? So with the Page of Cups here, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. You could have an Emperor coming into your life, or some of you may have been wanting a new home. That's also came through, but there's like a new emotional fulfilling beginning that's going to be starting in your life. You're going to be finding a lot more balance here, especially with the Sun card too, because she is with the butterflies. Like, you went through transformation here. You're transforming all of your hard work that you've been working towards is going to pay off. All of the Nine of Pentacles is all about like independence, but like self-employment, working hard and feeling financially self-efficient. Things like that after a really trying time in your life. And this Emperor, this could be you, like with the leadership qualities. You could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or know an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a new love is going to come into your life who portrays the Emperor with leadership qualities and things like that. But you may even be stepping into a leadership position, okay? And with the Sun here, it's like this is going to be really, make you feel really happy. And with the Page of Cups, this is like emotionally fulfilling and a new start. That's a new emotional start. In the Justice card here, it's like the scales are balancing out. You're getting justice for a certain situation, but there is a need to find balance in your life because you do work hard. And there may be a lack of balance right now between either your masculine and feminine energy, or just between like two different jobs that you're juggling right now, or just trying to find balance in this new change and this new beginning. But we also have here a windfall, because the Ace of Pentacles, a windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. Okay, so now we have 2 messages about a new home. So you guys could be purchasing a new home. I mean, for some of you, I don't see any travel cards yet, but this does say that you could be making a big purchase that emotionally fulfills you. And then we also have the 8 of Swords. So this is the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now, okay? So it's like self-imprisonment of your mind, which I think also kind of ties in for the 10 of Swords here. It's like, just make sure that, you know, you kind of change the way that you think about whatever the situation is that you're trying to bring into your life. If it is a new home, or if you're trying to balance your love life with your home life or whatever else, you need to kind of not make your, like, don't create self-illusions within your mind about the situation, because I feel as if you're going to be better off than you even can imagine or think. And then we have the Moon. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry, let go of your fears, revelations that will make everything clear. And just to look at the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. Okay, like I was saying, there may be a need for balance between your career and personal life, but overall, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of new beginnings in your life. But you're needing to really kind of find balance between what's going on in your work life and what's going on in your personal life. at this time. But let's look at your oracle cards for more messages. We have, oh, change. So there is a change happening in your life. Again, this could be, you know, receiving new love, or it could be a new home, a new purchase of some sort, a new beginning. And we also have palmistry, interpretation, okay? So I'm actually going to read from the guidebook to get further clarity on these. It may be difficult to embrace new beginnings, but it is the only way to move forward. Like I said, with that Taurus energy, I sense some sort of stubbornness when it comes to change. You are being urged to turn things around and shake them up a little. Change is the key to bringing about new opportunities, but resisting change will block those opportunities and might create hurdles that hinder the flow. You may have to change yourself to make room for the new to enter, but as you do, you will find long dormant wisdom and knowledge emerging, creating one of the deepest transformations of all. You may also see the need to address those who could hold you back or bring you down. You can do this in a kind and loving way, but be assertive as you set your boundaries. The situation you are inquiring about will bring great change for the better. Time to change your ways. A deep and ancient knowledge is surfacing and changing the way you view yourself in the world. Allow someone else to change. Okay, so that may be a message for you. Maybe you're dealing with someone as well who is stubborn too, and you're needing this change. You're needing to get away from any toxic situations. Remember, your external world is a reflection of your inner world, so either changing the way you think about a situation or changing your location, moving away from a toxic situation as well, or just, again, bringing that balance into your life. Maybe you are needing to change how you balance out your work and home life. Interpretation. Too often you draw conclusions that leave you feeling upset or frustrated, but your reactions are due entirely to your own interpretation of what others say and the situations you find yourself in. Adopt a new way of thinking that will help you embrace life and live it to the full. That's why you are here after all. Spruce yourself up in appearance, if you will, but definitely in mind. Embark on a task or journey with a new and positive attitude. Grabbing opportunities with gusto and purpose will turn your life around, and you will find you achieve more than you ever have. Soon you'll notice that others' attitudes towards you will become more affirming, as yours will to them and to anything else that comes your way. What you deem as bad is another man's good. Nothing is all black or white. Look at the situation through different eyes. Change your perspective. Visit an accredited palm reader. Consider where life has taken you and make changes if need be. Okay, so there's some sort of change that's needing to take place right now in your life, and I feel like it has to do with your mindset and where you're physically located, or just in general, just looking at your situation from a different perspective. And try to look as well at doing your own shadow work too, because maybe you're needing to just heal from certain situations that hurt you in the past, and that a little bit of healing could make a huge difference. So we have Goddess of Sacred Power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Like I said, some of you might be stepping into a leadership position, or you're needing to take the lead in a situation, maybe even in a home life situation. And then Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. You do have a lot of creativity. We saw this with your angel number here. So embrace your creative powers. Alright, so you definitely have some fears here. New moon in Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, but work through your fears. I feel like you have a fear of change for some reason. I'm feeling like there's a fear of change here, or just maybe not even like a fear of change, but maybe you might even procrastinate on change. But working through your fears is really important right now. And also, if you're needing an answer to something, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. It could be a Gemini sun, moon, or rising. Now, what do you have to surrender? Surrender effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Surrender to effortlessness. So stop trying so hard. Just go with the flow. Allow things to happen. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, so surrender your desire to control people. And you know, this is a really powerful one, because like I also feel like it could be a little misinterpreted as well. So just use your intuition here, but maybe it's even the simplest of things that you might kind of like have control issues over. It could even just be to like trying to force your partner to like the same things you like, or trying to force your partner to have the same beliefs as you, or see things from your perspective when you want them to, when they see things in a different perspective, you know. Trying to just force a situation to happen or control a situation, especially in a relationship, is never good. So kind of just surrender the need to control any kind of relationship or partnership, because I feel like this can also stem from childhood wounds as well, where you might have felt like when you were younger you did not have control of your life or a situation, and because you didn't have control, you were constantly living life on the edge, fearing like, am I going to make it through this day? Like, so maybe looking into doing the shadow work and looking into where this need to control things in your life stems from would be really important and could really help heal as well. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Again, I'm not about toxic positivity, but changing your perspective about a situation can be healthy, looking at it from a different point of view, but also allowing yourself to feel the pain, to feel the hurt, to feel if you have unhealed wounds and you need to feel it to heal it, please do that. But also remember to not dwell on it either, to kind of allow yourself to look at the lessons that it may have taught you, how you can take whatever this situation that happened into consideration, and then take it and look at it from a different perspective to allow yourself to move forward and not dwell in the past is really important as well. And just, you know, our thoughts really do make our reality. So positive thinking is of course important as well. We don't want to constantly be in a negative mindset, because that can be really damaging. We have peace and freedom. So maybe there's a situation you're needing to free yourself from, okay? And maybe you've always felt like that deep down, and this could be, again, use your intuition when I say this. There has to be something that comes to your mind, and if that comes to your mind, whatever that situation is, then that's probably what this is meaning for you. But if you feel like there's a situation in your life you're needing to free yourself from, then this is your sign, okay? But I also feel like you're going to have a lot of freedom come into your life as well. I mean, especially because we saw the Knight of Pentacles here with that's like kind of like the freedom energy, the independent energy. And I feel like a lot of peace is going to come into your life too. As soon as you surrender, right? As soon as you surrender to the flow of life, and as soon as you surrender the need to control the situation and just allow it to happen, surrender to effortlessness and surrender to the negative thinking, because guess what? We've got some change. Oh wow, Spirit really wants you to change. Let me tell you, we got 555 repeating numbers here. 555, change and new adventure. Step out of your comfort zone. It's time to make some changes. Let go of that stubborn energy that you hold on to, okay? It's time to change is really what I'm getting here. Spirit is urging you to make some changes in your life. It's time to change. Now, we also have Ride the Wave, which again is all about going with the flow, in my opinion here, but I'm going to read from the guidebook. And Unexpected Visitors. Wow. So you could get some unexpected visitors, but let's see what else this would mean for you. So, with unexpected visitors, if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life, right, with the adventure card here, the adventure of life, where was I? Is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. Some of you are in the midst of an unexpected change as well. Alright, but this is a new exciting adventure, and it's happening for a reason. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Okay, unfortunately, it may not match up with your agenda, but there's a reason why this is all happening, why this is all unfolding, this unexpected change. And you're meant to ride the wave. You're meant to go with the flow through this change. Let's see what Ride the Wave says. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Sorry, I cut off. Know that you're definitely on the right path. Okay, so you're on the right path. You are going with the flow. You're on the right path. Ride this wave of change, guys, because ultimately this is all happening for you and not to you. Find that balance. Allow yourself to go through this awakening. Allow yourself to change and embrace the change and change the way that you think and look at the situation. That's what Spirit really wants you to know at this time. I really hope that this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, your time with me. It is much appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile 3, my last pile. Welcome to your reading, all about the urgent messages Spirit wants you to know at this time. If you chose this crystal in angel number 66, I am positive, then this is your reading. Please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading, okay? It's really important to do so. I'm going to start off with your angel number, which is 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. Wow. So you need to have faith in the universe, and you're learning how to love unconditionally. That is a huge part of your life lesson during this time, and Spirit wants you to know this, that you are not alone. You actually have guardian angels here with you who want to just wrap you up in a warm hug. So that's really beautiful. And then we have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Wow, that is beautiful. So you are literally, you may have just gone through a spiritual awakening. You may have just gone through a dark night of the soul. Okay, you are leveling up. You are evolving. You're going to higher levels of consciousness. You are ready to manifest your greatest desires, and that is amazing. But let's look at the energies that we're dealing with here with the astro cards. We got lots. All right, we got Jupiter return benefits. Wow, some of you are going through your Jupiter return, which is beautiful. And if you're not going through your Jupiter return right now, Spirit wants you to know that during your Jupiter return, you're going to reap the rewards of it. Okay, but you're getting a lot of abundance because of Jupiter. Jupiter is all about luck and expansion, ruled by Sagittarius. And if you do study astrology, you should definitely take a look at your natal chart. I do offer natal chart readings and things like that. I will leave links below in the description box. But essentially, wherever your Jupiter is in your house, you will receive abundance and rewards connected to that house. Now we also have Scorpio, I transform. You could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, but you are probably going through a major transformation at this time. Again, we saw that with Ascension here, so it's no surprise, but you're definitely going through a transformation. We have a Libra, I balance. You could be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising, but also trying to find balance in your life right now is going to be really important. You're probably trying to find balance. We have Aries, Aries, sun, moon, or rising. I am, and Aries also all about, you know, passion and power and energy and force, okay? And then the moon, soul, ooh. So I feel like you are very intuitive right now as well because of this card here, and probably connecting with the moon is going to be important. Maybe looking at moon cycles and how the moon cycles can affect you, and things like that. But let's look at your tarot cards for further messages. We've got the Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like there could have been a situation in your life where you felt really defeated, you felt like you lost, you felt betrayed, maybe you felt like somebody lied to you, somebody was deceitful, but you also kind of felt like you were kind of like defeated in a sense, actually. But your intuition is guiding you to see, I feel like it was supposed to be like this. Yeah, so your intuition is guiding you to let you know that there is something new coming in here, a new love offer, a new opportunity, emotional stability. Moving forward here, there will be emotional stability and happiness and family, and like I feel like some huge thing that's coming in for you is this new love opportunity, this new fulfillment, this new sense of stability, celebration, financially stable, creating a legacy for yourself here. And in order to get this, you really just got to listen to your intuition, right? Because we got the moon showing up, and then we have the High Priestess, and she's all about her intuition and intuitive, and, you know, has a lot of psychic gifts and psychic abilities. So when you listen to your intuition and you follow it, you receive your rewards, which are stability, a stable partner, an emotionally fulfilling connection, creating your legacy together, having a family, generational wealth, things like that, okay? But I want to clarify this message as well. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, can you please clarify this message? What urgent messages do you have for pile number 3? Sorry, I felt like that was... What urgent messages do you have for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Urgent messages for pile number 3. Okay. So we have the King of Cups. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, or even seeing a counselor, okay? So, yeah, I do feel like you're calling in this stability, this partner who is stable and emotionally loving, a situation that is safe, right? A solid romantic situation that is safe is really important here, is what I'm getting with this King of Cups energy. And then we have the Ten of Swords here, the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both, the opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction, okay? So you could be ending an addiction, you could be ending a toxic cycle, moving forward towards happiness. Like I said, I feel like you're leaving somebody behind who was deceitful, leaving the past behind, leaving past hurt, past pain behind, and moving forward here in this High Priestess energy, because now you know what you deserve and you desire, and because of that, you're finding stability, a loving relationship, a partnership, family, all of that. You got that all. And then you have both the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate, okay? So that's really beautiful. And then we have Six of Cups, children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be, okay? You could be healing your inner child, or Spirit wants you to know that this situation, this past hurt, probably stems, like any negative relationships that you attract into your life, probably stems from unhealed childhood wounds. So, you know, really healing those unhealed childhood wounds is going to be important so that you can receive those, the stability and the stable connections that you desire, that happy family, that happy life. Because I'm sure that's something that you desire, or it could even be a fear of yours. You might even be fearful of receiving such happiness because you're so afraid that you're unworthy of it, but you're not unworthy of it. And on the bottom here, we have the Knight of Wands, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. Yeah. You guys got a passionate relationship coming in. You're about to be on cloud 9 here, but you got to do the healing work first, of course, which I think you've probably been working towards. But let's look at your oracle cards for further clarity here. So we have Coins, Abundance, and Seeker. Wow. All right. That is beautiful. Let's look at the guidebook here, though, for further assurance. Coins, abundance. Finally, all your hard work, whether it be through sheer hard work, prayer, or positive affirmation, has paid off. You have been blessed and are now supported by the universe. Prepare to reap the benefits. Of course, we saw that with Jupiter, for a cornucopia of abundance that will be showered upon you. While this abundance may not appear in the form of energy we call money, you will be amazed both by what comes to you and the unique ways in which it appears. Receive the bountiful gifts the universe bestows upon you with gratitude. This is a great time to start a new business venture, so shake hands on a new partnership or on a deal that is being offered. Keep your mind focused on the positive. Do not deviate into negative thinking, and you will never go without. Heads or tails, you win. It's like a win-win outcome. That's so beautiful. And then it says your desires are coming to fruition. Stay positive and open to new things. No need to focus on money. You will be supplied with what you need. Be careful what you wish for. Understand the law of attraction. So what you think and desire, what will manifest. So remember that when it comes to your thought process and your thinking. Now we have Seeker here. The dowsing rods have sought you out to announce that your search is almost over. You have spent a long time looking in the wrong places. Now is the moment to sense through your heart, using the natural elements as your guide. Doing so will point you in the right direction. Walk your path of destiny, aware of the signs in the flow of water beneath your feet. In the depths of the earth, create no attachments to the paths of others, for they may lead you to far more barren lands. You seek your path and they seek theirs. Nature will guide you, so get out in it and seek out the watering holes, the streams and rivers, and find what you need in their reflections. Seek and you will find. Don't give up. You are almost there. Time to step into your destiny. You're stepping into your destiny. A lost item will soon be found. So if you lost something, you're about to find it. You've found the information you've been looking for. Reconciliation and reunion bring great joy, which is really funny because we do have Six of Cups here. So you could be reconciling with somebody from the past as well. Is another message coming through. Maybe not for all of you, but also if there's something that you lost in the past. And I'm noticing there's a lot of sixes. You got 66, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Crazy. But yeah, those were two messages there. Now let's see what else we got. Wow, you had 3 angels show up. So we have Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Okay. And then we have Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So yeah, there's some situation in the past that really hurt you, that really burned you, and you're needing to heal from that. And then we have Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Yeah, you guys have been hurting. Wow. You've been hurting, you've been putting in the work, and you've probably had to leave a painful situation behind or something like that behind, closing out one chapter of your life and now moving on to this next. So as we dive deeper, maybe I will figure out more about what this healing is all about. I do feel like it stems from childhood though. A lot of childhood trauma kind of showing up here and making its way to be known, so that could resonate with you. Wow, guys, we got a win-win outcome. It's forecast full moon in Libra. Definitely some Libras here, but what we just read was that a win-win, heads or tails, it's yours. And now you got a win-win outcome is on the forecast. So you're definitely about to receive some abundance. You're definitely about to reap some good karma here. I can feel that for you. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. I knew that. Okay, so we have Leo energy showing up now. Leo, sun, moon, or rising, but also having confidence is your key to success here. It's really important to be confident in who you are. Now, what do you need to surrender? We have surrender to your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. All right, now is your time. Spirit is urging you to surrender to your addictions and replace it with healthier options. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Surrender fear. Don't, I feel like a lot of you have these stories you tell yourself that stem from childhood, from conditioning, from what your parents told you, from what society told you, and you're needing to learn your own beliefs and realize your own worth and power here. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So some of you may be in denial about certain people in your life. There could be people that you're surrounded by that aren't good for you, but you may not want to admit that to yourself. So as soon as you may be in denial of who somebody really is and realizing that you cannot change a person. Who they are is who they are. So you either accept that or you move on. And Spirit's really asking you to stop denying and just accept people for who they are, or stop trying to change someone and accept them for who they are, and then figure out if you are okay with that or if you need to move away from that. Now we have willpower, and we also have commitment. So again, I do feel like there's some of you here are trying to commit to something, and specifically you may be trying to commit to a person, and you probably have been needing a lot of willpower through a certain situation in your life at this time. You've been needing a lot of strength to move forward, to move past a situation. But I do see also there's a sense of commitment here. And now this could either be you committing to a person, or committing to your healing journey, or committing to changing negative mindsets, or committing to changing unhealthy habits and creating new habits that are healthy. But you're needing to be committed to the process, to this journey. We have spirituality and we have parenting. Okay, so yeah, this kind of just confirms to me that I feel as if some of you have a lot of childhood wounds that connect to your parents, and this may be something that you've been trying to heal and work through. Childhood trauma. Maybe you're realizing a lot of the situations and the people in your life are reflecting your wounds that are unhealed from childhood, things like that. And once you kind of accept this and recognize this, then you can heal and move forward in these connections, or let go of these connections and move forward and find what it is you want to commit to. And also you're coming into your spirituality as well. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. You've got you're a spiritual being here, and I think you're doing that inner work to really heal yourself and connect with your spirituality more. And that's what's helping you ascend, because you are now learning as to why things happened the way they did, and the lessons you've learned, and how everything's happening for you and not to you, and you're able to move forward with that. We have Magic Prayer 32 and Talisman 49. So now let's read what these mean for you. Magic Prayer. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, act in faith. When you see the Magic Prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. And with Talisman, it says, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. Okay, so again, I feel like you're wakening up to this denial that you might have been in when it comes to certain situations in your life that have been repeating, like repeating patterns that aren't changing, that you're seeing the same old cycles repeat in your life, and now you're finally going to do something about it, and you're not going to allow yourself to sit in that toxic energy any longer. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. All right, pile number 3. This is your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings, and I really hope to see you next time. Sorry, my battery is dying. I love you guys. Thank you for your time and energy.